Welcome to another episode of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons Descent into Avernus. Let's start off with some introductions like we usually do, and then we'll get into a little bit of a recap of last episode. Starting off at the top right, Kashcah.
Hi, I'm Kashcah. I'm DM. Yep.
Just checking her notes.
I'm like, shit, is my microphone on?
Yep. Alright.
Yep, that's
And then,
how today's gonna go.
Straight down from her is a Hell Wasp. That is the NPC of choice today that is going to be destroying and killing the entire party. Next to the Hell Wasp is Nightcaste.
Hi, I'm Nightcaste. I'm getting killed by Hell Wasps today.
Right. Next to Hell Wasp prey is Coyra, or Shy, excuse me.
Hi, I'm Shy. I'm playing as Coyra, a half-elf druid that weirdly enough hates that wood, and she hopes that she doesn't become Hell Wasp food.
And next to her is Grimm. NobiGit.
Well, those are kind of accurate. I'm NobiGit playing Grimm, but the shifter holy monk who either will die by Hell Wasp or ironically be the only one to survive the Hell Wasps.
That sounds about right. And then between him and myself, you see this little demon image. That is representing the lack of Ghostwoods, normally playing as Thorn, who is our stabby ranger friend, Gloomstalker ranger, who may or may not end up becoming wasp food. I will likely be controlling his character if he's to come along with us today. And then I myself am Vallen. I will be playing as my primary character, Palkas, who is a half-orc, wild magic, sorcerer, wasp prey. So, let's get into the quest log, shall we? Last episode 29, got really messed up. We had just finished fighting a Narzagon atop a nightmare. Not really finished. In the middle of the battle, Lulu, our little Hollyphant / person of direction finding for where we need to go, was captured by a bunch of Hell Wasps. The party rallied around Lulu, fighting Hell Wasp captors trying to take her into their nest. Sadly, they were successful in their capture of her. Most of the party was badly injured and spent in their skills. They retreated to the vehicle for cover, some in protest. A short discussion and a rest, leaving the 11... was badly injured and spent their skills. They retreated to the vehicle for cover, a short discussion and a rest, leaving the elven man that was freed from the impaling tree to fend for himself, as he had no interest in joining the group. The rest was nearing a close when a familiar infernal machine was seen in the distance, closing fast. Episode 30 begins to save a Hollyphant? I don't know. Kashcah?
Okay, so I made a map.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move you over to that map.
Map edge.
Uh-oh.
Let me get rid of that quest log and zoom out.
Yeah, it's a big map. I made it extra big because after last time where you guys were like, I'm just gonna go 500 feet this direction. I was like,
Things are
I'll just stay in place.
it's probably still not big enough.
things are
but-
slowly loading for me. I just have a big white screen. Characters are popping into existence, though.
Oh my
For
god.
me, loaded.
Okay.
Oh, I see that.
Okay. Big question: did we get the full full long rest?
The full long rest.
So
Yeah, that.
whoever was on last. Wait, hang on. Whoever.
Palkas and
Who was
Thorn.
on? Who was the first rest?
For rest or what?
Watch. Sorry.
I was first watch.
Okay. Then. As long as you're not doing strenuous activity for more than an hour, you will be able to resume your resting. But at the moment, you have not. Like, if you completed your sleep, like, Thorn has already done his rests. Like, you know, whoever's on watch now has already done their rest, so they've completed
Alright.
it and have their...
So I get my spells back.
Yes. So, but if you are currently sleeping, then you have not yet completed it.
Okay.
Okay, so I haven't completed it yet.
Unless you need less than 8 hours, in which case.
No. I still have certain things from the equivalent of a short rest that I already have, but
Okay.
the more important things like hit points, no.
I
So
have no idea what I did.
does Thorn lose his
He loses 1 level of exhaustion.
okay. Of which
So
I'm
he's
not
down to 1 level.
okay.
He was at 2.
Yeah. So
Alright, so we got a big old map here with actually let's move this guy a bit further back. Here's you guys, right? I know your tokens are like off to the right there, but you're all in the vehicle at the moment. Okay. Bing.
okay.
So this is your vehicle. Here's approximately where you parked it. What I'd ask is if you're going to jump out of the vehicle, you know, like where you're not on it or in it or under it. Probably could have used a panther token, huh? Let me see if I can find one. Then that's when you bring your token into play. Let's see if I can find a panther token really quick. Probably should have thought about that. And yeah, in the kind of a not too far away from you. Wow, yeah, roll 20 suddenly slow. Not too far away from you is that other vehicle heading towards you.
Which this is us here, right?
Yes,
And this is the other vehicle heading towards us.
yes,
Okay.
that is correct. It's
Okay.
probably like a little bit off the map at the moment, but that's the general direction that they come from. Here, look, I will move it like, whoop, there we go.
All right, fair enough.
It's off the map at the moment, but it is
That's the
heading
direction.
in
Okay.
your direction. And it does, I don't know if... Oh, this is ridiculous.
What's that?
Like the speed at which crap
Oh.
is loading.
Yeah,
I was going to show you guys the handout of the vehicle, but it's not even loading for me. So
I thought it was one that we'd seen before.
probably.
Yeah.
The demon grinder.
You showed it last time.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
is there.
Wasn't working when we left Knucklebone, apparently, or something like that. Like they had to put the tires back on it.
Yeah, I mean this. You're not sure if this is the same one yet or not, or if it's just one that is similarly fashioned.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. That's what you see.
It's a little slow to load, but we got the demon grinder showing up at least on the stream. Meanwhile, all the rest of the people are getting their short rest benefits in at least.
Yeah.
I do need to look up one thing real quick, and that is exhaustion.
What did I have as it reset itself to a D4? I guess D8?
D8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Exhaustion. There we go. Okay, disadvantage on ability checks. Okay. For Thorn.
Yeah.
Figured I'd use hit dice just in case.
It's not a bad idea.
The hit dice reset if we
Oh,
happen
if-
to still get a
if-
long rest, right?
If we still get a long rest, the hit dice get replenished, so
Mm.
I figure use them and just in case.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm sure I got a short rest at least.
Yeah, everybody got a short rest at least.
Yeah, I just can't remember what I did last time with the rest. So
as a quick heads up, I will only be using abilities and skills and spells of Thorn's that he has used before. I do not reveal things that people have not used if I'm playing as their character.
Okay.
I see that there are things on there that have not been used before, so... Anyway, as Thorn and Palkas are the ones on watch, I think it became obvious that one of them probably spotted it before the other, but then they both were like, "We've got company," and they pretty much rouse everybody at the very least. I would imagine that Thorn would probably take place at the harpoon, but question is, does it actually turn in the direction of the oncoming vehicle? Or...
Yes, I think you can rotate it around.
Okay, because I don't know if it's on like a turret or what of our current vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, it just says range 120 feet, right? So I don't think there's any like requirement for it to be in a particular direction.
Okay, so at least we can use that as some kind of extra attack or something. I'm gonna have him on that for now, and he's gonna do what he does and say, "I'll shoot him if he gets close." and Palkas will be like, no, we don't know if that's the Kenku or not. You know, trying to convince the two of them. Anybody else want to interject anything about the oncoming potential threat that is headed straight for us?
I'm still gonna see if I can pull off a longest.
You're just gonna wait and see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on top of the vehicle, so
you can
it's
still
kind of one of those.
talk and stuff.
I'm inside the vehicle.
When I open, kind of look, but
I'm
otherwise,
relying
yeah.
on the. I'm
I'm
mainly
going for that
relying
long
on
rest
the
if possible.
Malvola, how about you?
I'm probably staying in the vehicle until necessary to engage these people, because I don't know what's going on, and I have a feeling that we may need to get the hell out of here.
Okay, which in that case, Kashcah, can you describe this rock formation a bit? Is it like all climbable easily,
like
or
this one?
Yeah.
I mean, these ones are fairly big, right? You couldn't, you could certainly try to go up and over it in your vehicle, but it might have a little difficulty.
I was thinking more along the lines of if someone were to walk over to them, would they be able to climb up them and hide in them and stuff like that?
Yeah, you could do that.
All right. So something that Palkas realizes now is that he didn't have one of those coins to start the vehicle so that we could move if we need to.
By the way, these are the pools of dark, gloopy liquid that you've seen
these green things here?
expelled from demons. Yeah.
Oh.
When they kick the bucket and they pop their clogs.
I thought they were grassy hills for some reason.
There's no grass in Avernus, so you can.
I know. I'm thinking overworld logic.
Little daisies.
The acidic
like
green.
Brown and orange.
All right. Well, let's start with some initiative, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's. Oh wait, I gotta click on Palkas. Come here.
So they're about, this other vehicle's about 200 feet away from you.
Okay. Palkas is like, but it could be the Kenku. He says, I know, and they should know better than to come close enough that we're going to shoot anything that comes near. Palkas like, don't do it. Well, I'm going to do it if they get close. Initiative.
Down, people are trying
That
to
second one was for Thorn.
Yeah, they pop up in the turn order, like.
Oh, good.
With the correct name.
Sorry, all I see is numbers. So, okay, I see it now. Yep. I can see the names of the people that I can control at least, so.
Just quickly rename yourself every time you make a roll.
cause any kind of confusion at all.
No, not at all.
Alright, so the tormentor is typing. What? Beep beep. So everybody's awake because the tormentor just went beep beep. No. So Grimm. So wait, hang on. Who's on watch again? Sorry, remind me one more time.
Palkas and Thorn,
Palkas and Thorn.
who have made it well aware that everybody should be awake because we have an approaching war machine or
Okay.
infernal machine.
Okay, so then Grimm, are you? What do you want? You've just been rudely awakened by Palkas and Thorn yelling that
They're like poking you through one of the holes inside. Hey, there's an infernal machine on its way here. You're gonna get shot.
You're gonna get shot.
Or it could be friendly, we don't know.
No, thought went through my head. I'm debating.
You also hear Palkas say, "Who's got the coin to start this thing?"
That would be me.
I feel like we're playing Magic Claw at the arcade, you know? Like, put a coin in and go.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a gamble.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay more or less sprawled. Basically, make it outward appearance that nobody's, for whatever reason, noticed this oncoming vehicle. But since somebody decided to poke me through one of the holes, I'm going to pass gas through that same hole.
Sweetens the air.
All right.
Nothing like the holiest of farts.
So
Yeah, just because you want to poke me and be rude, I'll be rude back.
Fine.
What's Thorn doing?
He
Aside from poking Grimm and...
is waiting until they are within range and then pulling the trigger.
Okay.
You see the whites of their eyes.
Yep.
All right. That's interesting. Okay. So he's going to harpoon them. He's going to attempt to harpoon them.
He is, yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, the this other large war machine kind of moves onto the map there. So that's its turn. Coyra, you have been awakened.
Coyra grumbles and just says, the panther will take care of it.
You do hear from underneath
Yeah,
the vehicle.
she's not fully zoned in yet. So she's like, the panther will take care of it.
From underneath the vehicle, you hear this, like, you know, the cat growls. And that's what you hear from underneath the vehicle.
Ironically, you hear it from above, too. After Thorn pokes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Palkas.
Palkas then says to Malvola, "Give me the coin. If we need to get out of here, I'm going to use it." Because he's currently in the driver's seat. And then he'll just wait for Malvola, and he won't leave or start the vehicle unless he actually thinks that they really need to.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Well,
Okay.
then
Bravo.
I will dig in my pocket and give him the coin.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Then, I guess, Grimm, you gonna... Anything?
Okay, I think it's becoming obvious we're not going to get this rest.
You never know.
You can
But
keep snoozing.
I'm going to maintain the effort, although I am going to hold an action. If the other vehicle comes within 30 feet, I will have one of my sunbolt, or be readied with one of my sunbolts.
Okay. Awesome. Then Thorn.
Thorn is going to continue doing what he was doing before, because I don't know if it's within range now.
Within range of
I mean,
what?
of the harpoon. I know you said it moved. You're moving it onto the map, representing it moving closer. But I'm going by what you say for.
Yeah, I mean, it is where it is on the map.
Okay, so then he would have gotten his shot, but this was on the previous turn for his ready to action, and he would have tried to miss it to try and give it a warning shot, make it obvious that he's shooting at it, but to let them know we're awake and going to kill them if they come closer. Does that make sense?
So you want to take the turn that you forgot about plus the turn that you have now? Is that what you're asking?
No, he'll just do it now.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
I said he was holding his action.
Okay, and I said that the thing was moving onto the map. It's not my job to keep track of your actions.
He shoots.
There.
He shoots.
That is your job. Okay.
He shoots to miss.
All right. Then yeah, roll the stuff and the things.
That'd be a D20 plus 7.
Thank you. Let's see if I can actually find that on here.
There is a harpoon flinger that you can click
Oh, there is.
on the character sheet for the tormentor.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Sorry, I don't see the. Oh, there it is. Character sheet for. Okay, I didn't know I could click on those.
That's why it said beep beep.
Beep. Okay. All right. The first shot of the harpoon flinger is away. Pachoo! And obviously, he missed on purpose.
So wait, but you were shooting to miss.
He was shooting to miss. Oh, hey, the landscape just loaded. Nice.
I didn't know it. I
Don't have the die roll in the chat.
Yeah, me neither.
Same
You
here.
don't need it.
Oh,
It's
hang
to
on.
the GM.
Hang on. Yeah, let me adjust that.
Oh.
I can fix that.
Ah,
You don't
That's
need to know that. It's a secret snipey shot.
Never whisper rolls. Okay, there we go. All right. So he rolled a 9 on that.
so you aim to miss and hit?
He might have. Like which side?
What?
Were you aiming for one particular side, or you were trying to shoot short of them, or?
He's shooting short of them.
Okay. All right. So then we're gonna go like in 8s. Okay. 1 sec.
I can actually see all these things on here now. Close that.
So the harpoon does hit it, but it doesn't doesn't stick in it, if that makes sense. It bounces off. So you hit the front of the thing, and the harpoon giant arrow thingy just clanks off to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to fetch that.
You're a cat, not a dog.
Exactly.
We've got a druid that can turn into a dog for that.
Wait, what?
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay. So then this thing is going to move up. And you see as it gets closer,
Oh, jeez.
it is kind of chunkier than your vehicle.
Was the other one bigger as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, I thought we took the one that could fit us.
You did.
And the other one would only fit 2 people, I thought.
Right, but they have more than 2 vehicles at the scrapyard. So you did see one of these, but it was
It was only a 2-seater.
no.
It was up on blocks.
Yeah, they had one that they were working on. This is the vehicle that Malvola actually
Okay.
helped them fix.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not the same vehicle
The
necessarily.
same
but-
style.
but the same style, yeah. All right. So,
And, that means they're within 30 feet.
it does indeed, yeah. So you can do your stuff and things.
So much for that sleep.
Yeah.
So, hang on. Before you decide who or what you're shooting at, I will describe the group that is riding on this thing, and in this thing.
Which I'm very curious about at this point.
So you see, his crew consists of boar-headed and rat-headed humanoids, and they're all wearing goggles. So there are 3 boar-headed and 2 rat-headed. So there are five crew. The crew consists of 5 dudes.
And they're all inside it? Hanging on the outside? Or?
So there are they're manning different kind of stations. One of them is driving, so obviously inside there are hang on 1 second. Moment. Let me get this. Yeah, so there's one inside driving and steering. Then there's then there's 4 kind of on like these chairs or spots where they can sit around this vehicle, and they're kind of like one of them looks like it's behind the thing that Thorn just used. Actually, 2 of them. Sorry, 2 of them look like they're behind a similar contraption that Thorn just used. And then 2 others. There's one that's kind of right at the front, and this thing has like big chompy bits on the front. So there's one that's kind of like right on the front, and then there's one that is more towards the back. And those 2 are also like operating kind of levers and whatnot. So.
In that case, the one on the front.
Okay, the one like at the chompy mouth bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cat, rats.
Yep, that's
Are they humanoid size?
So the half boars are medium, and I think the half rats are as well. Yes. So they're all kind of the same size as, medium sized.
Okay.
I'm guessing probably lycanthropes or something along those lines, but one of the rats got...
I mean, who knows?
Sure, for what?
Indeed. Okay. Let me...
Which I imagine a 22 hits.
Yes, it does. So it takes 10 radiant damage. Okie doke. Alright, got it.
That was my held action, so...
Okay. Alright, then it's operating kind of the back. There's this giant wrecking ball on the back of this thing, and the operator there successfully swings the wrecking ball towards your vehicle, and it hits your vehicle.
Hits where?
The side, I would say.
I'm going to need to make a dex check or something, aren't I?
For the top to see if you fall off?
He's currently at...
I was going to say, the vehicle just got hit and I'm on top. I don't know, it's up to you.
But you were watching it get closer.
Yeah, kind of lifted my head, like trying to sleep.
Oh. So if you're not like taking... Yeah, then yes, make a dex check.
Yeah, I'd still be laying on my back.
Okay, yep.
He'd be prone.
Stubbornly trying. That'd be a straight dex roll, right? Not my best roll.
So you're not knocked off, but you're certainly kind of knocked to the side because this is a really hefty hit, actually. And your vehicle takes 35 damage from this wrecking ball slamming into the side of it.
Oh my gosh. 35.
I don't think they're nice.
That's more than half the damage of the vehicle. Or more than half the hit points of the vehicle.
And that is its turn. Yeah, this vehicle is gargantuan.
We can take their vehicle.
So, Kashcah, I would still like to ask, I know I asked this already, but your description didn't help me. I'm sorry. How many are in the vehicle? How many are on the vehicle?
Okay, there is 1 in the vehicle and 4 on the vehicle.
Thank you.
But the 4 that are on the vehicle are like seated behind, like it's like Mad Max, where they're like they have like semi like shields that have look like they've been welded together out of some paladins. Sorry, I was trying to refrain from swearing there. Paladin's armor that long since gone, and totally screwed paladin gets. Yeah, so it all looks kind of like that basically.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. And hang on 1 second, because some more stuff is going to happen. Maybe. If Roll20 can... Yes, it is. Okay. So, then off one of the... After the wrecking ball kind of slams into the side of you, the half-boar who was operating that leaps off that and onto your vehicle.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, accept.
Playtime.
So he is going to kind of leap like over here, and then we're gonna pop him into. Okay, there we go.
Could you make it so that he's on top?
Oh yes, I can. Sorry. Actually, let me swap that to back. Okay. All right. So, and the other one is operating the chompers in the front. It's gonna stay there for now. Okay. Coyra, you are awake because this big ass wrecking ball just slammed into.
I have a slight issue. Roll 20 resetted my spells. Like how many times I used it, so I have no idea which ones I used. I'm sure that I used the grasping vine once, and the barkskin once.
Yep.
Yep, you did give Lulu
And
barkskin.
spike growth.
Yep.
Yep.
You use that
Okay,
too.
then I think I'm caught up, and a healing boop. I think
Yep.
Yeah.
You did that as well.
That sounds about right.
I'm just trying to catch up with the mess the roll 20 created for me. So I'm like, oh, I can use the grasping one. Oh wait, I cannot. So Coyra goes out of the vehicle behind it, and let's see. Is this a thing? VSM? Yeah. So it looks like she starts hugging herself, but she's actually casting barkskin on herself to give her some more armor points. How do I temporarily change that? Is there a way to do that?
You
I don't know
could.
actually. Is there a
You
temp
can just
AC?
type it in. I mean, keep track of what your current armor is.
I'm just gonna add it to my character sheet in the text bit then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Much easier. And after she does that, she tells the panther to attack the rats. Where are the rats located on the vehicle?
So they are the two rats, half rat, half person, are operating the harpoons. So there's one kind of either side of the main part.
Coyra just tells the panther, whispers it to it, attack the left rat.
Okay.
Let me get a panther
Yeah,
character.
actually, you know what? I'll just put the panthers like where they are. Oh, not the panthers. God, the rats. Is that guy? Okay.
And since I didn't specify what the panther it's gonna do a bite. I don't know if it matters which one it's gonna do, but it's gonna do a bite since I didn't specify what it is supposed to do. Now again, how did I do this? Slash roll d20, right?
Yep. R or just R.
D20 plus. What's the plus thingy? That I
200.
have to do? Okay.
And
Is
you
it the
missed.
strength?
How could you roll a 1?
The
No.
bite is +4. Actually, the bite and the claw are both +4.
Oh, that's where you see it. Thank you. I feel like it hits.
That'll work.
Yep.
That's a crit.
So
So since it's a crit, what do I do now?
you roll the dice part
Roll.
twice, and then you add in the normal bonus damage.
So if it says this, I need to roll 2d6 plus 2.
Correct.
Hey, I'm learning. 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
2, 2, 2.
That's a lot
Such a
too.
beautiful roll.
Alright, so
6
At
points of
least it's
panther
not
damage.
4. At least it's not 4.
yeah.
Piercing damage.
Panther
Okay.
damage.
Panther damage. Alright, so this guy on the left takes a good chomp from the panther.
Did you find a panther?
Let me go back to the tokens page, see if it will load for me now. Oh.
I
thinking
can
about
try
it.
to draw one, but
See, now suddenly we're gonna get a cat that gets enlarged.
Do I have a panther token?
Anything else that Coyra is going to do?
no, she went out of the vehicle, hugged herself, and sent a pantron to the rats. I think there's nothing else I could do. If I want.
I don't think I have a panther token,
Do
unfortunately.
you have a cat token?
I have.
Something cat-like?
I
That
do.
works.
Yeah, here, let me do this. We can just use this. It's gonna be a little small, but it will work, I think.
You can make
Anything's
it.
Please.
better than nothing.
Anytime. Come on. Paste. Please.
It'll think about it.
I swear I pasted it on there. Paste.
It's alright.
There's two of them now.
Oh yeah? Did they show? God damn it.
It's double.
Right here.
12. I
Then-
don't.
lives.
I don't.
They're
see
not-
it.
I don't see them. That's great.
It's
Perfect.
alright.
The Panthers multiplying.
They'll show up eventually.
There you go,
Perfect.
Kashcah.
That's perfect. Yeah. I mean, I can't grab him or anything, so you
I
know.
mean, it's a big panther, so two
Yeah.
cats will do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, panther, yeah, over there attacking this dude over there. Anything that you would like to do?
I hurt myself, gave myself barkskin.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
basically
that's right.
behind
sorry,
our
barkskin.
vehicle, hoping they don't see me immediately.
Okay. All right. Then it is the were-rat's turn.
Well, I'm curious. Does the panther gain the the pounce effect where it moves 20 feet and jumps?
Did it move 20 feet?
Yeah, because let's see, would it?
That
Yes.
machine is 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the token is 4x4.
Yep.
If
And
the
it
panther
came
moves
from
at
out
least
from under
20
ours.
feet straight toward the creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It was a bite
If
attack.
the target is prone, the panther can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action. And see, and that's why you should always tell your creatures what to do. Or just read the character sheet.
Pounce,
before you
claw,
say
bite,
anything.
go. Meow.
All right. So this
Wrong order!
this guy here is going to like point blank fire the harpoon that he's at your vehicle.
Stop.
Let me look at the AC for. So yes, it hits, and so you've got this harpoon kind of pierced in, and it does 6 piercing damage
Great.
to your vehicle.
Great.
And then this guy over here is going to attack back to the panther. So it's going to try and bite the panther back. Oh, and it rolled a 6, so I think it misses. Yep. Oh, you know what? Hang on though. He has multi-attack. Sorry. Only one of which.
Fine.
Light on fire. Just give it a minute. It
Okay, still misses with a 10 for the second attack. So, all right, Palkas, it is your turn.
Okay. So the 4 that are visible right now are outside the vehicle, and then there's one inside. Yes.
Correct.
Okie doke. Did the vehicle that was coming at us actually stop once it rammed into us with its wrecking ball, or is it like it like slowed down, did the smash, and is still going?
It has stopped now. It stopped. Yeah, and harpooned you, and
Harpooned pretty well too. That's an action. That's an action. I think. Shoot.
oh, do you want me to keep track of the vehicle HP?
No, I am in chat right now,
Okay.
so.
All right.
And I'm keeping track of the Panther HP.
Okay. I still don't have those tokens.
As long as it attacks the same thing and it doesn't go, it's fine.
Shoot. What is the spell level of this? Yeah, okay. He's gonna do a Psionic Blast. Aimed at them. But I don't know. It's a cone effect. Is there a way that he could aim at several of them without hitting anybody?
Well,
He's sitting in the driver's seat.
You're sitting in the driver's seat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're not going to move before you do this?
Unless it looks like I would need to.
Okay. We probably should have established which way your vehicle was facing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it wouldn't be facing the rocks, right?
I think it would be facing the way it's facing right now on the token.
If it's
Yeah,
facing...
I'm thinking either west or north, just because that's the way that we came from, was down here.
Yeah, we came from this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you did pull up to go, like, north up Harriman's Hill. Well, let's do 50-50 between west and north, right?
Okay.
So, if it's a 1, it's west. If it's a 2, it's north.
Okay.
Okay, so it's facing west.
So basically the way the token is facing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which actually, I don't even need that.
So
arrow
then
so.
you've got like an area in front of you that you can see out of. It is kind of limited, but you could like, target a spell. Could have skidded to a stop. Just drifted in.
Oh, hey! The kitty just popped in. Oh, crap! That puts a damper on some fun.
Not for me.
You can always do it. If it's needed, it's needed.
Nah.
Can't move the cat right now anyway, so...
If I draw, will I be able to see it?
I don't know. No,
that's the only cat you're targeting.
There you go.
Yeah, that's where the cat is. Well, one of the two.
one of the two is, yeah. Or 3 or 4, I don't know.
How many?
Right. I just want to make sure this is a 30-foot cone, right?
We're cats. We're everywhere.
Yeah, 30-foot cone. Which then...
Well, you need to aim it up a bit. Maybe the cat is safe.
Jeez. Okay.
No, aim it up a bit and the cat up on top won't be as safe.
Kashcah, would you mind bringing out your template?
Oh, you want the cone?
Yeah.
The cone. One moment, caller. Okay. 30 foot.
Yes.
Hang on. It's loading them in.
Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot about it. It's roll 20. Oh, no. I boost the roll 20 speed access. I'd like to give a buff to roll 20.
Yeah, is there like a channel reward we can use to do that? Give inspiration to roll 20 itself?
If I could spend my Twitch points to
I've
do that,
dragged
I would.
it to the sheet, but
I see it.
Oh, it
I'm
might take
really
a while
glad
to
you
get
see
there.
it because I don't see it.
Oh, no.
It's
I
right
don't see it
here.
either.
Can someone outline
right
it
there.
for me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I can't see that either. Okay, well.
Scroll up. Scroll up. It's not
Oh, that is so tiny. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do anything with it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I feel like I need to reload my screen, but if I do that, I'm gonna lose everything I got.
Yeah, no, it
I wouldn't
is
risk it.
so not worth it. It's just everything's going to catch up at once at the end of the stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So.
have like 50 tokens just pop into existence.
Would
Yep.
it not easier to draw the token yourself then?
But I'm not entirely sure. This has a 90-degree... Hold on a second. Maybe I can figure it out from this. If that's like 5 foot... 3.5.
It would be 6 of the squares.
Because if I'm in the middle here,
Yeah.
it'd be what? Like...
Well, is it not?
Square... 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 Sorry. Square. And I'm trying to... And it'd be 6 out.
One less square. That's why you've chosen the most like painful way to do it.
I will delete them. Sorry. Alright, what's going to happen here? I will try and make this a bit simpler. How's this? Palkas, as a bonus action, says, I'm no good at driving. Here. I don't know that it'll get us out of here anyway. And he tosses it back to Malvola. For his movement, he climbs out of the vehicle and gets into a point where it's advantageous to get the entire group without hitting the panther. Even if it involves backing up a bit on the vehicle. Does that make sense?
Okay. Well, put your dude where you want to
Okay.
be and then
I will attempt to do so. Let's put him here. And then as he is standing on top of the vehicle, people are in below him. It's assuming that he's, aiming it like this. He's not going to hit the vehicle.
Aiming it like what?
He's, aiming the
Hadouken
cone out so people are below him
Okay.
so that he doesn't hit them. But he's going to try and hit pretty much the entire crew.
Okay. You can certainly try.
I can certainly try. I will try. Let's do Psionic Blast. Level 3.
Oh, the cat's tokens just showed up.
1 or 5? All 5 of them?
Okay, so they
this is
get...
gonna be good.
So they get a DC 14 Dex save.
Okay.
If they fail, they may get pushed up to 20
Off of the vehicle.
up to 20 feet.
Alright, let's start with this dude right here. Dex save. So he made it.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Okay. Half of...
19.
Okay.
$20 thingies long. I thought we were measuring things in dwarves.
See? I couldn't remember, so I called it
Okay.
thingies.
And let's do it.
Luckily you remembered it was dwarves. I was thinking it was gnomes, but it's a clear difference.
Oh yeah, gnomes. No, big difference
That
there.
guy.
And then there's garden gnomes or
Alright, then
Tinker
let's do the
gnomes.
rats.
Does the hat count? Does it not count? No.
Well, plus you got to factor in whether or not the gnome's looking up, because that nose.
See, too complicated. Let's stick to dwarves.
Alright, one more to go. So far, sorry, everybody has made it.
Okay.
The last guy does not make it. The guy inside. I guess maybe it echoes around inside or just bounces off the inside. Oh!
Well, it is just a
the cone
psychic.
token showed up. Look at that.
It is a psychic blast. So
What showed up?
The cone. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at
Yay!
It's amazing. I'm keeping it here just so I can keep
Just
it.
in case.
Yep. Move it over there. All right. So he takes. The guy inside takes the full Monty. Right.
okay. And everybody else takes 10.
Okay. 9.
9. Sorry.
The guy inside, since he can't be pushed off the vehicle,
It's kind of
feels
like
like he's taking a few G's.
pushed out of his seat, smooshed up against the wall.
Pushed into the seat.
You see noodles coming out of the side through the tiny holes.
And then with whatever remaining movement Palkas has, shoot.
Let's clean up this mess over here.
He's
What
going
mess?
to
Just
hop
go
down
down
off
the
of the Tormentor.
He's gonna move. So you're jumping off the. Okay.
Stop bailing on our escape route.
I mean, seeing at the health of our escape route, it might be better if we switch escape route.
Kashcah,
Say, as Malvola, the only person in the vehicle, takes off.
would I?
Everybody else behind.
How much movement would I have left, if any?
I don't have quite everybody because I'm on top.
How much
It's a
movement?
good thing you're a cat.
Also,
Not if
don't
Malvola
forget
like
about
peels out, you're not on top anymore.
How much movement would I have left, if any? After doing what I've done so far.
Okay, so you climbed up on top of the vehicle,
Yeah, I climbed
now you
out from the
climb
cockpit.
10
on
feet.
top. Okay. Then I would like to move over the rocks. And
Okay.
that's it. I want to get out of the way in case
Palkas is
somebody needs to
noping
peel out.
Alright, Malvola, finally, it is your turn.
Have at it.
For my movement, I climb into the driver's seat. I shout as loud as I can, "Get your asses back in here!" And while waiting for them to do that, I Eldritch Boop the pigman that's on the hood.
Okay, sounds good. That'll hit him, pretty sure. Yeah, that hits him. Okay, they both hit him.
And that, are you
Minimum damage on both rolls.
You pushing him?
pushing?
Absolutely.
Get off my car! So he gets pushed 10 feet back or
20,
20?
because it's 10 feet each.
10 feet each.
So he's like over here? There? Wait, he's like there?
He juggled him.
Okay. He gets like flung way. Oh, yep, he's even further. Thank you.
Bye.
He just gets tossed into the air like, hey, it's just like when we hit the zombies with the super booper in 7 Days to Die.
Yes.
or
By the way, the knockback on that is ridiculous now.
I mean, I think the same thing about your Eldritch Boot, but you know. All right, Grimm.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is roll to my feet. Since the whole time I've been laying down on top of this vehicle. And I think it still leaves me enough movement. The closest wererat's the one that fired point blank with the harpoon, right?
Correct.
I'm going to run across the vehicle.
Get back in the vehicle. No.
I don't know if I can reach him from.
Yeah, I mean
our vehicle,
they're up close and
or-
personal.
Actually, just to be sure, I'm going to kind of jump over to land right in front of him.
Okay.
Right in front of the harpoon launcher.
Possibly go wrong. The
Well-
harpoon is just poking you. Well, is a harpoon not stuck in our vehicle?
There is
No,
one.
It's not a
ass.
roped harpoon. It's
Okay.
just
It's just a
Okay.
a giant
big-ass
arrow.
giant arrow.
Okay.
Actually, not necessarily in front of him because he's manning a harpoon, but to the side, whatever. And take a couple slashes.
Okay. Those will both hit.
For 25 points of slashing damage. And
He dead.
Because of. Oh, okay.
He'd already been hurt by like some other shit that had happened to him. So.
Yeah, they're all down by at least 9 hit points. So
Take his seat.
Well, I'd have to do that next turn.
He had some. His goggles look pretty cool. Just saying.
Okay, I'm taking the hint.
Oh.
Like, damn, those
Heat of battle
cool goggles.
keeps him reserved.
Kashcah, don't worry, there's more goggles.
There are more goggles. They're all wearing goggles.
He's gonna start running at them and hitting them with his new switch.
As as my bonus action, which is all that I really have left. You know what? Pigman that got booped.
Yep, that'll hit.
Give him a boop. Radiant boop. Except mine doesn't knock him back, so.
Just scorches
I
him.
just pictured that he's like dusting himself off and then blam.
He's just trying to stand up.
And then gets blasted again. And that ends my turn.
Okay. All right. So next is hang on. The guy in the driver's seat is going to now hop out, and he's yeah. I'm gonna risk sharing a handout.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Maybe.
May the handout be with you.
Do we need to roll for that? Make it load? Oh, it loaded.
Raga Draga.
Oh, he's got a hammer.
He's got a super pooper.
He's got a name. That's all I've got.
Oh, here it goes.
Raga Draga.
Let's do it.
Come on, Raga Draga, you can do it. I believe in you,
He's got
Raga
a big
Draga.
old mole. So he's
Yeah, I'm seeing Palkas wanting to upgrade.
There
maybe.
you go. Full image.
Oh, don't spoil it.
Stream can see it.
I'm like
You
getting
can-
the benefits of a 1200 baud modem right now. Come on.
Well, see, it's for the stream. They don't know what's coming. You do.
Are they getting it? I'm down to the knees now.
All right. So he is
Yeah, tell me Palkas won't want that hammer.
Mm. Right now, he just wants them all dead.
So he's gonna kind of boost himself up out of the driver's seat, and then he lets out this mighty roar, and then he kind of like looks around for a moment to see who is in line of sight, ready to attack, and sees you, Grimm, and runs towards you.
This is why I was debating doing patient defense instead of blasting. I knew I should have gone with my gut. Okay.
He's gonna run towards you, full tilt, tusks down, and he's gonna try and like gore you a little bit.
Oh. Suddenly, I feel like I should have been a wereboar guy.
21 to hit.
Yeah,
Just,
that'll hit.
just
Okay.
barely.
Out of curiosity, if he had been rolling at a disadvantage, what would it have been?
8.
Should have gone with my gut and done the patient defense. I don't do that enough.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, it hits though.
Okay.
My AC is only 18.
Only.
So he does 9 plus plus 7 for his charge. And I need you to make a strength saving throw to see if you are still on your feet after being slammed into by this.
Jeez.
Okay, I think I pushed it.
Okay, yep. So you're able to you slide back a bit, but you're able to keep your stance. And then I also need you to make a con saving throw for mysterious reasons that will... Okay,
nice.
yeah, you're fine.
I can't help but seeing this guy with the group that are driving this vehicle. I'm getting a cross between Mad Max and Time Bandits. Right? Come on.
Yeah, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh! With a little flair of that.
All right, Thorn. What's Thorn doing?
He pulls the trigger on the thing at Raga Draga, point blank.
Okay. So he's trying to shoot at Raga Draga with the harpoon.
So,
Yeah.
is Raga Raga standing in front of the harpoon at the moment?
Oh, definitely. He's like standing on. It's like pointed at his groin.
So you would get an advantage, right? He's basically standing there.
No. We'll see. Let me just.
I'm dying.
I click the button. There you go. 20.
20 will hit him.
Okay. And
Oh boy.
do I click that? There we go. 8, really? 5 plus 1 plus 2. That seems really disappointing.
It is.
Now, since it's a 20, and that'd be a nat 20, I guess, maybe? Is it?
That was a
No.
13.
That
Thorn
would have
says,
been nice.
that was disappointing. And
Does he get his ambusher bonus back?
I have no idea.
no, he's already taken a shot and it missed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Um,
Oh, my hair is stuck.
all right. So he casts Hunter's Mark on this guy as a bonus action. That is a bonus action, right? Yeah, that's a bonus action. Oh wait, so is Zephyr Strike. Show one weapon attack. Yeah, he'll cast Hunter's Mark for next round.
Okay. All right. Oh, actually, I can
Raga,
get rid
raga.
of that now because it's stationary. All right. So, then anything else Thorn is doing? Oh no, he's done his action and his bonus. Is
yeah.
he staying where he's at?
For the moment, sure. I mean, he's got 3/4 cover, so he might as well.
Okay. All right. Then the boars. Hang on 1 second. Let me look at.
Oh boy.
What? Yeah, he can't really do that. All right. This guy is going to. This guy here is gonna leap across, and then he's gonna hop down and attack you, Coyra.
Uh-oh.
So he is going to.
How did he know I was?
He's gonna try and hit you with his tusks first, and then he follows with a swing of his maul. So the tusks.
He's all like, look at that woman hugging herself.
So 18 to hit you with the tusks.
Oh.
Okay. So it does 15 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
better than
Some
a
fun
2.
things are gonna happen, maybe.
You say fun. I thought that.
And then he rolled a 13 with his maul.
That
He
misses.
swings with the maul and misses. Okay, doke. So that's him. Then this guy over here, what the hell does he do? I think he's actually going to run up here and he's charging at the panther. So he is going to try and hit the panther with a tusk attack. He rolls a 21.
Just hits. Just barely.
And he does. Oh, what the hell? Oh god. Okay. He does minimum damage to the panther, so five slashing damage. And then he does also a swing with his maul. It's a 19 to hit the panther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armor class is 12.
Okay. And he does 5 slashing damage and 9 bludgeoning damage with his maul.
Yeah, there's no panther left.
Oh.
It was a good distraction, and it did some
It was.
damage.
Indeed.
Okay. And Coyra, it is your turn.
Let's see, what can I do? Oh, I can't do that fun thing. I'll do what I always do. Thorn whip time. If I can find it. Thorn whip time. Did I click it? I think I
Probably.
clicked it. I may have clicked it. Yes, I clicked it.
Yeah. Alright, that hits. And does. Okay, so he takes the 5.
Roll20 really dislikes me today.
Piercing damage for that. Is that? Oh. Okay, you're gonna stay where you're at, or want to do anything else?
Yeah. I'm not gonna give him another attack of opportunity on me, so yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Coyra doesn't know that the panther is gone and just whispers again, attack the rat! But nothing happens. I mean, I don't know that it's dead.
Alright. So the rat actually is next, and I think that this one is going to. So wait, hang on. Thorn is in the harpoon seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is going to jump over here. Can you put Thorn's token like?
Yeah, I just didn't because he was still inside. I will move him though. 1 second.
I just feel like we need a representation, if you don't mind.
Nope.
Okay, thank you. I guess I changed my mind on that. Alright, so then he's got a short sword on him, and he's gonna try and stab Thorn with the short sword. He rolls a 20 to hit him with the short sword.
Normally, that would meet his armor class, but in that suite that he's in right now, I think he gains a bonus to his armor class.
+5.
Yep.
Nice.
So he has an AC of 25 at the moment.
Okay. Then he is going to try and bite him and rolls even less, so no dice. And the other rat is dead. So Palkas, it is your turn.
Okay.
You've just watched a boar, like, skewer Coyra with its tusks.
I sure did.
I was gonna say, wait, Thorn Whip allows me to pull him closer. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
I don't think you can get him much closer.
I mean, it's
Oh,
always
things
worth a
getting
try,
really
right?
awkward.
I mean, it's already awkward.
Well, that's interesting. No, that would take too long. So... Alright, yeah. He's going to move here. And he's going to cast the same spell again. In a cone like this.
Okay.
Actually, no. He's going to move where he's at. He's going to take. He's going to cast Quicken on one of his cantrips, his boom cantrip, and attack the guy that's right next to him. So that uses
The
up
boar or the rat?
the boar that's right next to him.
Okay. Just checking.
Excuse me. And Quicken uses. Is that 2 or 1? Hold on. 2. All right. Uses 2 of his sorcery points, and he gets to attack the guy next to him as a bonus action because of it. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. And 10 bludgeoning. Magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And he is shimmering. And because he hit him, he now can take advantage of his mobility feat. Move 1 space closer. And then he's going to try and kind of cone in a way. I don't know if he'll be able to reach this guy, but I figure it's worth a try. But he's going to try cone effect and see if he can hit the rest of this group with his same spell that he did before, which was Psionic Blast at level 3. There you go.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So let's start with this we're at in front. It's dex save. He rolled a 10.
He does not succeed, and he is
So actually,
pushed 20
question.
feet and prone.
If they would take half damage, it would be like a decimal, right?
Roll down
Do you- Okay,
Yep, we rolled
or
a...
round
That's-
down. Sorry.
that's
Yeah.
what I was wondering.
Okay. Then let's do this guy back
Probably
here.
already happened, and my brain didn't click.
I need to spend that other spell slot.
That guy also did not make it, so he's pushed 10 feet, or 20 feet.
20 feet and prone.
So he's just going to be 20 feet away from... One,
Isn't that the same guy that got knocked around before?
Yep, sure is.
We don't want you in this battle.
I mean, it is true.
Okay, and he took a chunk of damage as well. That guy is not looking so good.
And Raga.
Then Raga.
Raga.
He makes it. He rolled an 18.
Okay, he takes 13 damage then. Now that he's not in the seat, he is able to maintain his composure this time. Whereas before he was knocked prone while sitting.
What did Thorn do again?
I've seen that happen to people.
Fell off his chair, basically.
It grants advantage to people attacking them, but also to get up from prone uses half your movement.
Okay.
And speaking of movement, do you want to spend any more?
Yes, Palkas is then going to get in the vehicle. There you go. As he was instructed.
He's taking cover.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so
I could do the same without
I'm going to put
dying.
some kind of marker for people that are inside here. That they are...
well, so if Thorn's on the harpoon gun, he's not really like inside. He just has like if
But
you
he's basically ready to go.
yeah, he's got like a shield kind of. Like if you look at the thing, you can kind of, I guess,
But
with a little
I think that was
imagination.
One
Right.
more full, I'm
He's
just
inside.
ready to go.
Okay.
He's on the gun.
Yep. Alright, Malvola. Yeah, we can add custom doodads, can't we?
I'm still inside the vehicle, but I'm having roll 20 issues at the moment.
It's all right. I see you. You're here.
I see this huge dude jump on the onto my vehicle now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, get off of my car!
You're scratching the paint. Nice.
So they both hit. His AC, his pants.
He's fighting us in his pants.
He's fighting.
That
yeah.
takes some fortitude.
Better than fighting us in his underpants.
So which way are you pushing him?
He pushes directly away from me, and since we've already determined that the vehicle is facing west, then he's kind of going to end up like here.
Okay.
Or, no, sorry.
No, yeah, I'm there.
Sorry, but your push ability with that is a lot of fun.
Oh, it's fantastic.
The two of you are killing me.
Actually, it'd be funny to knock one into the air and then hit him with another one to bounce him, basically bounce him around.
Batter up. Alright.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking between me doing it and Palkas' Psychic Blast, we could literally like keep someone in the air like for who knows how long.
Three castings worth. That's how long. Yours is a little more unlimited than mine is.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
I'm still waiting for people to get back in the car.
I did.
So
Okay.
yeah, there's 3 other people.
I'm not willing to die.
Grimm.
Ragadraga's not happy.
He's not happy. He's just been, although he has been pushed back nicely, so he can move rapidly forward again.
How convenient. Give a charging enemy a
We can move rapidly forward again if
Those both hit.
for 29 points of damage.
Oof.
Ow.
Ow.
So Ragadraga is a beefy dude though, and he's not down, but he is quite hurt at this point. You've hurt his feelings.
I was thinking he was a bit
You are
porky.
off the Christmas card list. Just no more.
No Christmas
Wait,
card.
we were on the list.
Okay. Yeah, this time, just to be on the safe side, I'm spending a key point to do patient defense.
Okay. All right.
Any attacks against me until the end of my next turn are at a disadvantage.
Right. Yeah, that's probably a good thing because it's his turn. So,
Thorn shoots
yeah.
you in the back with the harpoon gun.
Yeah, I made it more difficult for him to charge me, but
so he's gonna swipe at you with a tusk again, and then swings them all around as a follow up. So the tusk 7, and the maul 19. It's a bit more
okay,
respectable.
Maul hit.
Wait. Hold on.
Excuse
Unless
me.
there was
Stop.
no one
I
else.
don't tell me any more information, please. I would like to use Bend Luck, which adds or subtracts 1d4 to his attack, and I will subtract it. So I would like to roll 1d4 and subtract that from his to hit.
Okay, so does 16 hit?
And my AC is 18.
All right. There
In
you
which
go.
case, bring it, ham hock.
Right, he looks thoroughly frustrated. Thorn.
Thorn says, "This gun is very disappointing," and opens the door, and stands up and shoots Porkins with his bow. I have no idea how many.
Wait, which one?
The one the closest to him.
Okay, so the one engaged.
Yeah,
with-
he's
okay.
got Hunter's Mark on him right now too. So
Oh, is that what that squiggler's?
no. Sorry, I meant Ragadraga. Because I mean, he
All right.
he was out of the gun. He just shot at Ragadraga.
Yep.
He's not looking behind the vehicle.
Okay,
Sorry.
do it.
Sorry, Coyra.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry. I don't know how many attacks he gets at this turn. I think he gets at least 2. Spellcasting, attunement pipes. Extra attack. Yes, he does get at least 2. Plus he gets his Hunter's Mark. Extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on any wisdom perception checks. Okay, so longbow.
Ow.
Does he hit with the first one?
Both hit.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
11.
Ragadraga's having a bad day.
11 plus 1, and an extra 2d6 for the spell. There you go.
Okay, so that's what, 23, 28?
Yep.
Okay, he's still standing, but not very well. Yeah, Grimm, he gets like porcupined a little bit, and he's heavily injured at this point.
So now he's skewered pork.
Yep.
And I don't think he has anything that would actually that he can do with what is it? His bonus actions at this point. I'm looking at the stuff, but I think that's it. Okay, so he takes 2 shots. I don't know that he can shoot 3 times. So that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Then it is the Whiteboards' turn. So let's start with this guy. He is going to do the same again. Swipes with a tusk and follows up with a maul hit. So he rolls a 10 to try and hit you with his tusk,
Misses.
and a 9 with his maul.
Also misses.
What the hell? Dice hate me suddenly.
Hey, they also hit me, so come on. Give me some slack.
This guy is gonna charge to here,
Oh. Well,
and he's gonna try.
patient.
At a disadvantage.
Yep.
Yep. 12 with the tusk, and 13 with the maul.
Nope.
He seems really upset that this guy is like on his last legs. He lets out like a giant boar wail kind of thing.
And
Battle cry. A boar battle cry. I don't know. Coyra. Wink.
Hiding something. No.
By the way, that lightning bolt on the guy, he is thundered. If he moves,
All right.
he takes the lightning damage.
Okay, doke. I'll try
sounds like someone should move him.
Well, I don't know if it's willing or not. Let me double check.
Yeah, maybe look that up.
Oops, not that. Spell.
Of course, you know, Nightcaste.
If the target willingly moves before
on
that.
the charge, you've got to hit him at least once to knock him back again.
So it does have to be willing.
Okay, so yeah, that combo might be a little too much.
So Coyra is gonna try something she hasn't tried in a while. I'm actually looking if I can. Give me a second. Yes, I can.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna produce flame and immediately throw the flame ball at the thing attacking me.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna like that.
I realized I had this little toy, so I might as well use it every so often. Does that hit?
Yes.
Like I said, the rolls hate me.
Right. So there's the smell of burnt boar hair now as he's taken some fire damage. He looks all
Hey, you know what?
scorched.
Not quite to the
Coyra is
bacon.
gonna take the risk and is gonna move inside.
Okay. Alright, he is going to try and hit you with his tusk as you move away.
Yep.
He rolls an 18 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay. And it does 6 slashing damage to you. And
Okay.
could you make one more con save for me, please?
If I can find it, yes. Like I said, the rolls hate me.
Okay. Alright, so you got back inside the vehicle. So now it's just you, Grimm, that's outside. Everybody's in the car.
Just so that I can give myself the icon. Don't mind me.
No worries. Oh, the were-rats.
Thorn is actually standing on the vehicle at the moment. But I guess as part of his movement, he could get back in.
On his turn, he can certainly
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Okay, well, Palkas, it is your turn.
The boar that's on the ground in front of him, or behind him, he wouldn't see him because he's inside.
Correct.
Palkas
And you
moves.
can kind of see, like, there's, like, it's not completely enclosed, because, I mean, I think we described it before that you could see some scenery going by, but it is pretty limited. Probably not enough to cast a spell through.
Palkas moves to the gunner's cockpit.
Okay.
Yells for Thorn, get inside. And then he shoots at this guy
Okay.
with the harpoon.
Okay.
Hold on.
So that's 3 harpoon shots so far, right?
So this will be the third, yes. Harpoon flinger, go! That was shit. He shoots wide, trying not to hit Grimm.
And-
That's it for his turn.
Okay. And
Bit too
then
wide.
He's never shot a harpoon gun before. Grimm's on the other vehicle and Thorn's standing on yours.
Yeah. I shout, Grimm, let's go. And again, first one is at not the boss, but the other pigman.
The one next to him?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think that hits.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty
Ow.
good.
14 and he gets pushed back. 10 feet. There we go. This guy.
Is he still standing?
Just about.
Wow.
Is just a little bit of life left.
Obviously, the next one coming up and coming in the ranks for leader. You know.
Finish him.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the difficulty that I'm having is, do I pop that guy again, or do I go after the boss and try and,
Excuse me.
screw with his program? Yeah, no,
I've got
that means they can't attack, so I'm going after the same one.
Okay.
You guys having a bad day.
That will hit as well. And probably, yep, that finishes him.
Yay.
Kind of gives new meaning to tossing the pigskin around.
That was good. That was good.
Alright, Grimm, it is your turn.
Boop, boop, boop. Another one boops the dust.
That hits, and so does that.
Oh my god.
And yeah,
Bacon.
he is done. Just slice into him. And his,
Okay, does he have anything interesting, obvious, other than the maul?
The goggles?
he has
Does he
goggles.
have any
He's got tooth caps. Did you see those? Or
Actually, you know what? I take his goggles and his maul and head back to the vehicle.
He's also got he has a little pouch and he has something shiny hanging from his belt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it actually looks like it's gold, like
Oh no. I clicked magnify image.
regrets you're gonna have.
Why would you do such a
It
thing?
looks like it's like a big gold hoop.
Okay. I take them all. I take his goggles. In fact, I take the goggles and I put them on, but not over my eyes, but kind of like up on my forehead. Kind of steampunk style.
Okay.
The goggles, they do nothing.
My goggles, I'll wear them the way I want to.
There's like no glass in them either. It's just...
I'll take the shiny goop and the pouch.
Okay. Cool.
And when I get back to the vehicle, kind of, Palkas is sort of inside, kind of.
He's in the gunner's seat.
Brought you a present.
Okay. Thank you.
Just because. Anything in the pouch?
How much do you want to do on your turn?
Yeah,
Well,
I think
the
we'll.
combat's over,
Oh, there's still what? Look at this. This dude is still like, he's
One
still alive.
Okay, that was my. Never mind. I'm not looking in there yet. My bonus action was grabbing the stuff then.
Okay.
I forgot that guy was back there.
Right. Well, probably not for long. Well, actually, Thorn.
As I think as a bonus action, he can move his hunter's mark.
Yeah.
I think.
Wait, so Grimm, you're back inside the car?
No,
Let's see what they're
since I didn't think about the fact that the guy was still there, so my bonus action, or the last of my turn, would have been grabbing stuff off of Ragged Draga.
Okay.
All right, so he'll use his bonus action to move the mark to this guy,
Okay.
and then he will shoot at him. Actually, no, I don't think he will shoot at him. He'll drop the bow, move to close combat, and strike at him with his rapier.
Okay. Fancy.
So
Both of those hit.
Okie dokie. And then also 2d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Does Hunter's Mark work with a rapier?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does it work with melee, or is it just ranged?
You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit with a weapon attack.
Okay, so it's both.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. Alright, he has taken all of that damage. Wait, hang on. Is the rapier...
That's the one he had enchanted.
It's +1?
Yeah, his bow
Okay.
is shooting silvered arrows.
Oh,
but
yeah, I see
the
it.
rapier
Okay.
is
+1.
+1.
Yep. Alright, thank you.
And I guess that's it for him.
Alright. Then the werebore is going to retort. He's going to...
Oh, actually, it's not thundered anymore. Palkas has had his turn, I'm sorry.
miss with his tusk attack and with his maul as well. Thorn has the higher ground. It's tough to hit him. Coyra?
Coyra just moves more into the vehicle that she's safer and she sits down and says, I'm done.
Alright. Palkas.
Palkas says to Malvola, there's only one left. Maybe we could take their vehicle with us too.
That sounds good.
Let's finish this last one. And then he pops out and...
Especially as yours is all busted up.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
you
He tries moving over to this guy. And he says, boom. And swings his maul.
That just hits.
Really? Wow. Okay. I'll take that. And the guy is thundered again. And then with that, he gets back on the vehicle.
You're in the car, you're out the car, you're in the
No, he's on the vehicle.
I know, I'm just kidding.
And he tries taunting the guy. With
Are
the
you trying to intimidate him, or what are you...
he's like,
you just make him
come
fun
at
of
me, you
him?
coward.
Okay.
I don't know if that's intimidation or what, but
Well, what's your goal with this?
trying to lure him towards me. That's why I said I was taunting him,
Gotcha.
because the guy is thundered currently.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that'll work. Persuasion. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
And zap. There you go.
Malvola?
He is Harry Pottered.
So you turn around and moon him from on top of the vehicle.
Being that there's only one guy left and we are pretty much in a position to take theirs, I'm going to start climbing my way clear of our vehicle, and I'm going to try and finish the pigman off.
Both of those hit.
Nice.
And he is done.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I don't think you're going to want to eat that meat.
Oh, come on.
Well, that
Pork
one's cooked.
chops. Mm.
Don't worry, that one is cooked.
There's rat burgers, too.
There are rat burgers too.
Oh.
Alright, so.
White Castle has
There.
a location in Avernus.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, White Castle. It's been so long since I thought about it.
Okay. Combat over, yes?
Yes. You have murdered them all.
We search for what we can find. I'm sure everybody's just going to scrounge their stuff and see if we find any more magic coins of go.
Yes, I am going all over the corpses and the vehicle looking for soul coins.
Coyra asked, "Are we sure we're taking that vehicle?"
It looks like it holds a lot more than this one.
Coyra
And this
nods
would
and
be the
just
point. Yeah, go ahead.
Coyra just nods and goes into the vehicle, sits down and says, "Again, I'm done."
This would be the
She's
point
had
that
enough.
Grimm puts the goggles on and kind of tosses the maul in Palkas's direction.
Mm. Okay, he'll grab it.
Alright, so, are you also looking in
Figure
the...
it's like, at the very least, it's a cool. Oh, I'm looking in the pouch. Yes.
Okay. So in the pouch
One
are
click.
3 soul coins.
Oh!
In which
Score.
case, take the pouch, toss it to Malvola. Want those?
Absolutely.
That's brilliant.
And
Excuse me.
you're taking a closer look at... Well, are you taking a look at the gold band thingy that you
Yeah.
pilfered off
Band,
the...
hoop, whatever
Okay.
it is.
Yeah. So it's like, it looks like a circlet, right? And it has an emblem in the front of it that almost looks like it's like a rising sun, or it has like some kind of gem, and then an array of like these little golden rays that are kind of like spreading out from the gem.
You know what Grimm's considering doing.
You do like a nice
you
hat.
would look so fancy.
You like putting things on your head.
The goggles come off because they're goggles.
Suddenly, goggles. Meh.
And
Without any further ado, the cursed
Yeah.
item goes on the head.
Yoink.
yeah, with the roll. Yep.
Okay.
He's got a nice new circlet.
Yep, you sure do.
It does what? Can I
It's
imagine it screws me up somehow or something?
no. Here, I will. Sure, I'll put this in your journal. There you go.
In my what?
In your, you should have it now in your journal, like in your, the newspaper icon thingy.
Oh, okay.
So that doesn't count as strenuous, does it?
I don't know where.
I'm just kidding.
Well, but so it's less than an hour though of activity, so you could now finish your nap in the bigger bus. It's not the short bus.
So kind of finish
Coyra
our.
is already trying that.
Yeah.
She made it very clear. She's like, "Nope."
Thorn is trying to recover his arrows. He shot 2.
Actually, after putting the circlet on, I'm going to sit in one of the reclining bucket seats of the harpoon launchers and try to finish my rest.
Okay. Yeah.
How much I'll get, I don't know.
Well, Coyra is in the same boat as you. She just looked a little bit mad, went into the vehicle. She's done, and she's trying to rest again.
So
She's had enough.
the one thing that I'll say about this vehicle, now you're kind of like not mid-battle and looking at it a bit closer, it is like, it's pretty gross looking on the outside. It's like, Reapers from Firefly?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of like what... So it's like, it's draped with entrails from...
Pigs.
Not so much pigs. Well, I don't know. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
maybe there are some. Yeah. But it has. Yeah.
Okay, why did I Google it?
Oh yeah. Okay. There you go. So it's like
Okay,
that.
don't Google it. Not do it.
Yeah. So there you go. That's kind of what it. Yeah. It's got some bits and bobs on the front of it from previous encounters.
Yeah, Reapers
Shall we
are known
say?
to have viscera covering their vehicles.
Might be better than our vehicle that's almost dead and might have some kind of magical tracking devices. They knew exactly where they had to go.
Nah, they just saw the only thing kicking up dust. Anyway, we got
There's
2
no way I can
vehicles
mend
and
that
4
thing.
coins. And
and
Hollyphant
the
safe.
vehicle is currently like idling, right? So and you hear the wails and screams gently rising from next to the driver's seat.
I was gonna say.
Also, when it idles, it's a lower pitch.
Yeah,
The armor class drops too. So.
Coyra mentions one thing. Could we not take the harpoons from our vehicle onto this one? Then we have some more.
I think we
certainly should be able to.
You can take that ammunition.
Yeah.
The gun, like the harpoon gun itself, you could take some time to try and affix it, or remove it from the old, vehicle and the old war machine and attach it to your new one if you want. But you can take the ammo, it's just laying there.
For now, I think we should just finish our rest. Let the vehicle idle while we're sitting here.
Don't turn it off.
Yeah, don't turn it off.
So we don't press this big red button.
No,
off.
You're asleep.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Oh, Raga just loaded. Okay, hi.
See how cool he looks, man.
He does
looks
look cool. He's like King Bebop.
At least he thought he was a badass,
Well, he used to look cool. Now he's more like pork chops, but
yeah. But yeah.
Question regarding the new vehicle. How watertight does it appear?
How? I mean, not
It
super
seems full of holes.
watertight.
It's not a boat. I don't know.
Well, and then that's confirming my assumption. So I would recommend that we not rest inside this vehicle at the moment.
Why?
Because it's covered in organs.
Well, that's why I'm sitting over on the Tormentor.
I mean, to be fair, they look like they've been there for a while, so
I was like, Grimm's been covered in viscera of one type or another since the trees.
That's what
And
happens.
hasn't had a chance to clean off.
That's what happens when no one
So-
brings prestidigitation.
I'm about to help with that, but I don't think you want to be in the runoff.
Oh, okay. It's gonna get hosed down. Is that what?
In which case, if you start hosing down the vehicle,
You're going to jump in the way.
Grimm would probably deliberately stay sitting there. Go ahead.
She's got pockets full of water.
I will put the goggles on.
That's gonna look funny. The circlet with that thing on the front, and then the goggles on it. Why not?
What's their
Goggles are on.
character? Of course it's going to look weird in a cutscene.
And I can imagine if Blue's watching this. Would you stop changing your character?
All right. I shared the sheet for this war machine with you guys, so you can see all the bits and bobs that it has.
This is the demon
The
grinder.
demon grinder. Yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't look like the one you saw at Mad Maggie's did not have entrails pinned to the front.
Oh my gosh, it's got so many more hit points. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade.
It's chunky.
Now the question is, do we finally finish off our rest, or how are we working that?
Oh, it's
What
already...
does it mean with damage threshold 10 and mishap
Since it kind of got
threshold 20?
interrupted.
So first,
Damage threshold means that if it gets hit by an attack that does less than that threshold, that attack does nothing.
Okay.
damage
And the
reduction.
mishap?
Oh.
That I didn't look up.
the mishap, you'll just have to wait and find out.
You don't want that.
Yeah, seeing kashcah being excited about that, indeed, we don't want that.
Just like you're gonna have to wait to find out whatever that Constitution roll that you rolled kind of badly, what it did. I have a suspicion, but
long as I don't die, I'll be happy.
So the previous question was, do you get to finish your long rest? And yes, you do. So no more interruptions aside from Malvola cleaning off the vehicle.
How many arrows
Well,
were
Getting
recovered?
a bath.
How many arrows were
Working
recovered for
at the
Thorn?
car wash. How many did you? You 2?
Shot 2 arrows, and also how many harpoons as well? We shot 3 of those.
So the one that hit the vehicle and bounced off is pretty bent.
Okay.
But the other 2 you can retrieve.
I recommend.
Okay, so we've got all the harpoons back, with one of them being bent.
Yeah.
And the arrows?
The arrows, you get both back.
Yay!
Do you have any broken arrows by any chance?
Not at the moment. He doesn't have any listed. And he only
Okay.
shot 2 in that battle. The rest of them were all harpoon shots.
I want like a cutscene of Malvola like cleaning like he's like doing the slow motion like.
He's wearing short shorts.
I know, yeah, Malvola wearing short shorts and like some kind of tank top, and he's just like got the sudsy vehicle. Like, sorry.
Every now and then,
sponge with the no, never mind.
every now and then, a little bit of intestine rolls away.
Oh, and then just ruins like everything. Okay. All right. So yeah, what do you guys want to do now? All rested up.
So once we're all like recollected and stuff, I guess Palkas is gonna ask if Coyra can mend a bent harpoon.
Coyra is still a little bit grumpy, says, I can try.
Okay.
She's just grumpy because of that board.
He
Since as
also
far as I,
Also,
oh, no, go ahead.
before that happens, Coyra just casually asks, where did the panther go?
the panther got killed by
Ah.
a porkling and a ratling.
Stupid boars.
Well, you summoned a boar not long ago,
There was a peaceful one.
right? Right.
Also, I have no control over what I summon. Alright, I'll summon
Wait,
more.
I thought I had no control. Oh, that must be normal for magic. Okay. That
No,
explains.
When I summon things, they do exactly what I ask them to.
Yeah,
I was about to say it. That explains your magic, but now actually I'm very afraid of you.
Coyra just ominously smiles at you. Give me the harpoon.
He hands the harpoon over.
Do I need to make any type of roll for the mending to see if it works or not?
No, I don't think you do you? Pretty sure.
No, you cast a spell.
Yeah,
Yep.
just cast a spell.
Yeah.
But wait, before the rest, barkskin went off. Just forgot to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Palkas would like to inspect
Also, yes, no more exhaustion.
and potentially attempt to attune to the maul that he was given, if it's magical and requires attunement.
Right, so you checking out if it's magical, or you just like
First, he'd like to check out if it's magical,
giving it
see
a
if he can
hug
figure
to
out
see
if it
you're
is.
attuned? It doesn't appear to be magical.
Okay. Like, he's sure it's not? It's just
Yeah.
showy?
Pretty sure. It's just kind of awesome looking.
Okay. That's cool. Something that he can just fling around then.
Oh, it's weird. It being dark
Dual
out,
wield.
I still have light.
All age hand.
Palkas Maul hands.
And then you find out that no, he's a carny and he has small hands.
Yeah.
Okay, the circlet.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and it doesn't require attunement unless you decide to say it does. So would I be able to spend some time with it and figure out what exactly it does,
I think
or
you
get a sense of what it does?
make maybe an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Better not.
think you have an idea of what that is.
That could be fun. Oh, by the way, anybody want a riding crop? A magical riding crop?
I keep forgetting what it is.
Palkas points at
Oh, I know
Malvola.
that's magical.
He might be into
Wait,
that.
what?
He points at Malvola. He might be into that.
Well, after that whole slow-mo car wash thing.
I think that's why Palkas is
my.
very
Oh my.
So Palkas is going to suggest that we take the already running vehicle, leave this one here for now, go over and try and see if we can save our friend.
Coyra agrees, but she says, let me do one quick thing. She walks over to the vehicle, to the unguarded one, the abandoned one. I'm rambling because I can't find the thing. And she throws a little ball in it. And she tells the panther that summoned out of it to protect it at all cost. Attack anything that comes near it.
Including us?
Not including us. I just want, if something tries to scavenge it, that there's a panther just waiting.
Okay.
I thought
Or
we were
if-
just more or less ditching that one.
Oh yes,
Well,
the Coyra wants some fun too.
what's better
Just
than...
because you guys aren't using it doesn't mean anybody else can either.
Indeed, imagine if someone
was
else is
actually
trying to use
thinking-
it.
Why not have an
I was
escort
thinking we
vehicle?
have enough coins. We could.
Let's say we've got 4 coins now.
You can take both.
Right, but we don't need to take both right now. It's not a very far trip to the Hell Wasp spot. Let's just take this there, and then when hopefully we survive that, we can drive back and get this.
Oh, you're being way too hopeful, Palkas.
That's my job.
Let's just make sure we drive with the sneak mode on.
Every time I cast a spell, I have to be optimistic. It'll turn out the way I want.
Coyra just peeks under her bed like the fireball. She's a bit grumpy, so she's saying things she might not immediately mean.
Of course, we could have Palkas drive the other vehicle.
If so, he'll be guarded by a panther.
Mm.
Anyway.
So you can see in the distance those, nest blobs that you were at before. If you want, it's kind of very quite clear in which direction. You remember which direction you came from as well. So if you wanted to head over there, you can see where they're
I
at.
think I'll occupy one of the harpoon seats for the trip.
Okay.
So the only downside with my panther idea is if it becomes the next day, it's gone. And then my fun is also gone.
Alright.
I just love the fact that it summoned a panther twice.
That's
Like,
actually
how-
been a pattern because you got 2 elks at one after
No.
the other before too.
No, I only had. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Mind if I click it twice to see if it's broken somehow?
No, go for it.
If I can find it. Are we sure it's not broken? That's
That's the third Panther in a row.
yeah, that's 3 5s in a row. Are we sure it's not broken? It's supposed to roll a d8?
It looks like it's rolling a d8.
It definitely does, but it seems okay. It rolls a d8.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
spam in chat.
No, don't worry.
Palkas takes position at the other harpoon flinger. Actually, no. He goes to the wrecking ball and says, "Coyra, why don't you sit at one of those harpoon guns?"
Coyra mentions, remember last time I used a shooty thing?
No,
It didn't go well. Almost shot one of us.
you're
Come
fine.
use the
First time
bitey thing.
using a shooty thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Put Coyra on the chompy thing.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
I'm
Coyra is
thinking
Thorn on the other shooty thing.
if we could somehow attract flying wasps, we're gonna need people that can shoot at range.
Indeed, so I would be terrible at it.
Yeah,
And then it's kind of appropriate that Palkas is on the smashy thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Thorn should definitely be on the shooty thing. I'll be on the nummy thing.
but it doesn't use the person's stats. It uses the machine's stats.
Yeah, but Coyra has no faith in her aiming. At
Don't
all.
worry, it's got an auto-aiming device.
Wait, what? What's Roll20 doing?
It's
It
going
went
dark.
black.
It's nighttime.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, sorry. I jumped the gun. Oops.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Please ignore.
So,
As
who
you still
who
need
has
aim
who has
these-
what kind of range do people have that they can shoot with? If we can lure some of those wasps out.
Well, sitting on this harpoon gun, I've got a range of 120 feet.
Without the harpoon gun.
Just questioning, where do you see that?
See what?
On the character sheet for the demon grinder.
Character sheet demon. Oh.
If you go to the
Found
journal,
it.
the newspaper icon, and then Infernal War Machines.
Yeah, I didn't
And-
realize there was a thing. Sorry, Kashcah mentioned it and I'm like, oh yeah, I was looking at the handout. I'm not a smart cookie.
So Palkas can shoot a chill touch necrotic damage at 120 feet. Or he could shoot a harpoon at 120 feet. Or whatever it is.
Coyra can shoot a fireball up to 30 feet or a thorn whip up to 30 feet.
Yeah, you should use a harpoon flinger. If we even get the opportunity.
True.
Thorn's going to try and operate the muncher at the front.
The mantra of the
Palkas is going to try operating the wrecking ball at the back.
Which leaves Malvola as designated driver.
I mean, did Malvola not learn how to drive these things?
Malvola's an
Yeah.
excellent driver.
Well, if it were be one of us, we might crash into the nearest rock.
I think Malvola's the only one that actually has practical driving knowledge so far, experience driving. The rest of us were all told what to do, and we've seen him do it.
Sure, Coyra was definitely paying attention.
So Palkas says, let's just go over to the nest, make a bunch of noise, and if they come out, we shoot them.
Noise, you say? Coyra just smiles and looks at the bag.
Jeez. That's the best plan I can come up with.
Actually, how far can I throw those things?
Jesus.
I would really be surprised if you could throw it all the way up into the nest, because it's
Oh
like
yes, same.
several stories off the ground.
Oh yeah, definitely. Would be useful if I written that down anywhere. I'm just gonna... Oh, 20 feet.
I could catapult it.
I think we discussed it earlier in...
It would take 3d8 damage when it hits something.
But it's not a creature while it's still a furball. It doesn't
Yeah.
change until it lands.
But does it become a creature when Coyra throws it, or can anyone throw it?
I think these are all experiments that we would have to try to find out the
we
true
definitely
answer.
need to try the catapult thing at some point.
You know, for science.
But for now, let's save Lulu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shall we? I've got all these harpoons loaded into this machine.
Yeah.
I've got 15 on each side now.
Alright, so
While we're
It
driving,
can weigh
Coyra...
12,000 pounds.
It's It's heavy. It's got a lot of hit points.
It's a Tahoe.
It's 6 tons. Yeah.
Oh my god! It just clicked that it's like the like SUV.
And we were driving a dune buggy and all trying to squeeze inside of it. Yes.
You were driving like a
Thank you for saying squeeze. That reminded me my wild shape reset it. For some reason that reminded me. Thank you. It's like I missed something, but I can't recall what.
What were you saying, Kashcah?
I was just going to make a comparison between cars. Alright, so you're heading over to the Wasp Nest?
Yep. While we're driving, Coyra looks around in the car to see if anything is damaged and if it is, if she can mend it. This last time she tried, it actually helped the car a little bit.
Thorn tells you to let go of his brain.
She knows that that's not mendable. She gave up on that long time ago.
Low blow, he's not here, I'm sorry. I'm sure he would have played along though.
Same.
Sorry.
Okay, so let me just move tokens around a little bit. Alright, so, and then let me read you. So you kind of drive across the landscape and, these nests kind of grow on the horizon as you get closer and closer until, you can see in significant detail the chain holding up this kind of giant sack of wet papery material that's floating high above the surface of Avernus. And again, you can see these angelic figures with feathery wings stuck to its surface like flies in amber. Their bodies struggling futilely under layers of gunk. Iron chains at the bottom of the structure tether it to the hellish landscape.
I would like to ask if we know anything about hell wasps and their nest from our studies.
Okay. So I think you would... on the map, that reminds me as well. Here's what it says. So the cartographer has made a little note on the map next to this. It says, fallen angels are meat for hell wasps. Steer clear lest you nourish their young with your flesh.
Oh.
Why did we never read that before?
Lulu's being
kind of
fed
a hurry.
to them.
Yeah. So yeah, this what you would have read about. There's no mention of like celestials in the material that you studied, but there definitely were like mentions of hell wasps, and that they are huge beasts, or large beasts at least, and that they deliver a pretty savage sting for those and that they typically a colony typically contains between like 6 to 12 wasps.
That's not nearly as bad as I thought.
How many do you think we might have killed that were headed toward this nest?
At least 2.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
There's 2 or 3.
Well,
2 or 3 I was thinking.
That means that there's a total left of 2 less than there were before.
Yeah.
Coyra just sighs and is like, hi.
Palkas says positive thinking.
We don't know how fast these things breed. Maybe there's 20 more than
You're
last time.
How close are you getting before you stop?
I don't know how high it was like hovering above the ground.
It's about 100 feet.
Question I have is, does it seem to be straining against the chain, like it's floating away and the chain is keeping it down, or I don't understand the whole chain holding it up sentence that I heard.
I think there
Yeah,
was the
sorry.
cable that tries to float up.
Yeah, the
What?
chain is like tethering it to the landscape. It's like a hot air balloon almost. Like
Okay.
it's not like
It seems if we poke big holes in it.
maybe. But it doesn't look like it's like the train. It doesn't look like the chain is like like struggling. It's not like you poke it and it's going to break or anything. But it does look like it's like the nest itself is kind of buoyant and the chain
So
is
it's kind
just
of bobbing like a birthday balloon.
a little bit. Like
Okay.
when you can see when the wind kind of rushes across, that there is some kind of sway to it. So it's
Okay.
it's got some movement to it, but not like a lot.
To answer the question about how close do I get before we stop,
Mm-hmm.
I don't intend to stop.
Okay.
Just gonna...
I'm basically going to do
You can do donuts around the hell wasp.
like kind of just going in a big circle around the thing. I figure, the noise from the vehicle, because they were talking about making noise, it certainly does that.
Yep.
And we should be in range for the harpoons if we want to take a couple of shots at it.
I was thinking that too, with the harpoons.
And it moves with a good enough speed that if we do piss them off and they do come out, it's going to be hard for them to, more difficult for them to actually get at any individual of us.
Okay. All right. I don't have a map ready for this kind of activity.
Maybe we can all disguise ourselves as angels, and then we all get lifted up for free.
Remember what I said about not wanting to die? I still stand by that.
All right. So as you get closer, you can see in the bottom of this particular nest that there are 3 entrances to the nest at the bottom. These kind of like tunnels that go up inside like this giant papery mess. And yep, there's the chain. So you want to kind of drive around, shooting at any wasps that come out. Is that? Am I getting that right?
That was kind of the intention, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Who's on the harpoons?
Apparently I am.
Okay. You two are. Good.
With very much faith that she's gonna hit something.
Thorn is just grinning while he's messing around with the muncher on the front.
All right. So just trying to decide where I want to do this because hang on 1 second.
Okay.
I need to... Oh, maybe I can just use this. 1 sec, let me look at what's on this page. Yeah, okay, if I just delete all this crap. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Been deleted.
You know it's not good when the DM says, maybe if I just delete all this crap.
Alright,
Somebody's party just got TPK'd.
Copy these tokens.
As long as it's not ours, I'm happy.
Here, I'm going to move you over to this page, and we are going to make a map.
Ooh.
Ooh, map development.
Okay, so there's you guys in the vehicle.
Okay.
Would somebody draw... Hang on, let me just give you some dimensions. 1 sec. So the nest is about like 50 by 50.
Okay.
So like it's a very kind of wobbly shape at the bottom. So could you draw me a very wobbly 50-foot diameter circle?
Actually, let me
Please.
delete that because I just was.
Please and thank you while I get the Hell Wasp token.
Hey, that helps. 50 by
Does
50.
this help?
Wow, yes, it does. Let me grab the this. Kind of do this. Wobbly. There you go.
Okay, it's kind of a square. Okay. That works.
It's kind of pointy in places.
You want to delete the square itself then?
Oh, sure. I can get... Oh, it moved. Then can you see, hang on. Let me just draw on here.
If that's the internal space, then the external could be bigger. I don't know.
So then we've got like
Yeah, I think it is like a thick wall or something.
blobby
maybe.
bit over there. Blobby bit over there. Blobby
Nice.
bit over there. Alright, so these are the tunnels that you see kind of going up into this big blobby nest. Okay, and
You know what's funny? With this stupid shape, I can actually fully imagine the nest just hanging there. Like I can fully imagine the thing.
cool.
Not sure if that's good or bad.
I think it's good.
Let's say my imagination, it looks possibly less disturbing than it actually does.
Alright.
Okay, for some reason I have both the Demon Grinder and the Tormentor open. Which one should I have open? It's the Demon Grinder, right?
The Demon Grinder is the one that we're currently using, yeah.
Okay, then I should have that one open.
Alright, so, should we move, like, hang on. Gonna move you guys up a bit, and then maybe let's, like, center this a little bit. Okay, yeah, that gives you some room to maneuver around it a little bit. Alright, so, maybe, should we roll some initiative?
Sure.
We could do that, right?
Do.
Let me get
Oops.
the order.
Oh, that's why it's not working. I was still in arrow mode.
Yeah, I called the same thing. Strangely.
Ooh,
All right, I forgot.
I rolled higher than a 10. We're dead.
Congrats. Use your one good roll up on your initiative.
Can I use inspiration on that?
You sure can.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself an extra 1d8.
All right.
Though you might want to wait until something stings you and then use it at that time. Oh, is this the
Wow.
the
We
route?
can get like halfway around this thing.
Well, we're doing donuts right now, I think.
So you're just kind of hanging. Well, you're just doing donuts around the nest until a wasp appears. Is that?
Yeah, more or less. I mean, that's all that I really can do. It's up to the rest of these guys to piss it off more.
Okay. So
That was to see if I ruined the upholstery.
So yeah, you start driving around this thing. The chain is kind of like, there's one chain on this and it is kind of centered, and you're doing donuts, and the amount of dust that's being kicked up. Some of you are kind of wishing that you'd nabbed some more goggles from people. Yeah. Grimm, however, is like goggles on. He's got a circlet on. He's
I'm styling.
styling. Yeah. So it doesn't take very long, maybe like 2 circuits of the nest, before you hear kind of the hum picking up from inside it. And you see, and it's just like a wasp nest IRL, right? You see the wasps head first, kind of like coming down these big tunnels here. Like, and you can see like their heads kind of poking out and kind of checking out what's going on.
Oh, if only Thorn was on the grapple.
If Thorn was what?
If Thorn was on the harpoon.
He would still be able to shoot things just as well with his bow.
Oh yeah, right. He after not he's like ridiculous. I keep thinking about my good.
So, yeah, I mean, top of the round, Thorn. He sees 3 big wasp heads poking out the bottom of this nest.
I mean, everybody's pretty much on the vehicle, not in the vehicle, except for the driver. Same as with the ratty boys and the piggy boys, right?
Yes. Unless you want to, I mean, you can fit a lot of, I mean, there's plenty of room for junk in the trunk on this vehicle. So if you want to ride in the cargo hold, then you're more than welcome to.
It's okay. I appreciate the offer.
I can approve. It's a good place to rest.
I just noticed that the vehicle itself has its own initiative roll. Do I use its initiative while I'm driving, or do I use my own because I'm the one who's doing stuff?
We'll use yours for its movement, like, and if you get out of the vehicle while it's still moving, then we will roll it its own initiative.
That seems horribly dangerous.
Come on, let's go.
It makes me glad I'm on an exterior position. Bail.
Does Thorn actually have a decent shot at these things with his bow?
I mean, define a decent shot, right?
Are they looking like they're in cover?
They definitely have like 3/4 cover, and you're in a moving vehicle trying to shoot at these guys.
Okay.
So it's not really a decent shot, but you can see them. They are a target. Target lock.
He will hold his action until he has a clear shot at one of them.
Okay.
But otherwise, he will, be ready with bow.
Shoot. Okay. All right. Then Malvola.
I'm driving in circles.
Okay. So
I'm gonna kind of around like this.
Oh man, why'd you have to do that?
Haha, you all fell out.
If I could move everyone's tokens at once, I would have done that, but it didn't let me.
There we go. You left yourself behind.
maybe.
Yes, it's on remote control. It's a drone.
So now
All
I need to fix.
Then Palkas.
Whoops. What was that? Palkas is going to try and he'll try and cast that's 60 feet. He will cast Chill Touch at many of them that he can, because it doesn't require it to hit. So if one of them comes within range, he'll try and take a Chill Touch attack at it.
Okay, can you hit me with the...
Oh, it is a to hit. My bad.
I was thinking, like, how is that? It's not magic missile.
Most
like,
of the
what?
stuff he has is like saves instead of a to hit.
That's range spell attack. Alright, so you still going for it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a cantrip, so.
Alright. 24... Oh, you know what would help? Is if I knew what their AC was. That would be super helpful.
1.
Negative.
24 does hit.
Okay. 7 necrotic damage if it's not immune to necrotic damage.
Here, actually, I'm gonna just to. Hang on. I'm gonna move these guys to the token layer just so you can kind of. So are you shooting at the closest one, or?
Yes.
Okay. So
He's unsure of range exactly. He knows it's close to the end of it, so he's going to shoot at the closest target.
okay. All right.
That'd be this one.
He takes. Yep. So the Hell Wasp appears to take some damage. Although it's a little tricky to see at 100 feet
Right.
away exactly how much damage it took.
He shoots his misty, glowy, chilly hand at it to see if it'll hit it, and it runs up. It does a little slap.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Grimm.
I was looking at cantrip and does the same damage.
Ignore that I'm moving this for a moment. There we go.
I'm in between bouts of emptying my stomach from all the round and round.
Oh my gosh.
Being that it's like a 200-foot
Oh.
circle, you're really not going to have that much issue.
I'm joking around about that, but I'm not sure what.
Yeah, hang
Yeah.
on. I gotta find the
I
thing
don't know
so I
if
can.
21 hits.
One sec.
I'm not sure if it does. I'm not sure what to
God damn it.
click for damage.
Let me adjust this one. Should have remembered. Never
And that's
whisper.
at whatever wasp is the closest currently.
Okay, so you hit because that was a 21. So you hit this wasp here. So
Okay, I guess it is 13 points of piercing damage,
okay.
and that's pretty much my turn.
Nice.
Hang on 1 second. I want to. Okay.
Well, the idea was to drive around shooting things, so we're
Hey.
driving around and I'm shooting things.
Yep. I feel like this is.
Cheesing it.
Well, I mean, we're hoping to at least thin them out before we have to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in.
No.
So-
I mean, no. It's a great tactic. I was thinking more like it is very like Mad Maxy. This giant dust cloud as this thing like just donuts around the wasp nest. And
I start
Eventually
looking
it'll
for
be,
a.
I think there's one in that direction.
I start
See
looking
all
for
the
a,
dust.
a spray can of silver paint.
well, that's what I was thinking. Is like, you're very much like.
Witness me!
If Palkas starts wigging out, then maybe. Coyra, it's your turn.
Coyra just shouts, "Grappling hook!" and shoots at the nearest
Grappling hook.
wasp. Yes, she shouts grappling hook.
Okay.
Is that it?
That does not hit.
Okay.
Boo.
Sorry.
Still a good shot, though.
Coyra just says, "Told you."
It skewers into the papery tunnel that the wasp is kind of partially peeking out of, but
Palkas
So
says,
yes.
you still hit
Right.
something. Keep it up.
Right after shooting, Coyra just says, "Told you." Also, she's starting to realize that it's not a grappling hook after she shouted it. She's like, maybe I should not treat it as a grappling hook.
It would be really cool if those were tethered, though, because this thing is made of paper.
We don't know that for sure.
I mean, yeah, but just to just watch it like unzip as we're driving around it would be hilarious.
By the way, stupid question. If it would have hit, where should I have clicked to do the damages?
Attack.
On the
Okay, on the word
word
attack. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I had to figure it out too. So
Hmm.
yeah, if she hadn't said it was wet paper, I was going to suggest putting something burning on the end of the harpoon.
guys
I
are so
find-
You're the guy
rude.
with the fire.
I
Hey,
fireball.
We're currently throwing rocks at a hornet's nest. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah,
I've got radiant flames. I don't have flames.
I have a fireball. Just try to burn the darn thing and shoot.
Is it Thorn's
I
turn?
don't
It
think
is.
setting it on fire with wood
It is.
inside
He's
necessarily
still going to do the same thing. He's going to hold his action until he's got a clear shot.
Okay. All right. Then it is the Hell Wasp's turn, and they are going to. All three of them are going to kind of fly over to you. So they crawl out of the little tubes leading up inside the nest, and they're going to come after you guys.
As it was a held action, he doesn't get his bonus, so he's just going to take the 2 shots.
Okay.
Longbow. It'll take a second for that second one to show up. Oh, nice! Wow,
That
Which
was-
one did you shoot?
it's just the whichever one is closest. Probably the one that was at this opening.
Okay. So that's this one here.
Okay, and
Both of those hit.
okay, and there. And for a bonus action, he is going to cast.
It looks
No, he can't because it's not his turn. That's right. That-
badly wounded.
okay, that was him being done.
Okay. Alright, now they're going to retort. So they have these just to kind of. Oh, do you guys want to see
So
the.
they didn't double move to get to us? Oh shoot!
Oh, look how close you guys are. Come on.
We're
look at this.
120 feet away.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yes, but up distance.
Up distance, right?
That's true, up distance. They can fly pretty fast.
Yeah, as we learned before.
Do you guys want to see the handout again?
Yeah.
Because they have.
Sure.
Is it different from the previous?
No, it's the same.
It's the same.
Okay.
But look how cool they are. So they have these
Yeah,
like.
well, it's not a word I would use to
Yeah,
describe these things.
got such a small stinger.
So cute.
Again, cute would not be a word I would use to describe these things.
Yeah, no kidding.
So this
Adorable,
one.
maybe.
What if you had one as a mount?
Oh.
Then I would still
No.
call it terrifying.
All of you thought for a moment, though.
So this one is attacking Thorn. It misses with its like talons. Like it has these like very pointy legs, so it can kind of like stab at you. But it hits him with its stinger.
He does have +3 to his armor class because of the station he's manning.
Yeah, it rolled a 24. Or
Oh.
well, does that hit?
His armor class is 23.
Okay. Right.
Just a minute, Mitch.
Okay, so it does 6 piercing and 8 fire damage to him, and he needs to make a con saving throw, please.
All right, hold on. Con save. Oh,
Oh.
he's not going to make one. Could you tell me the damage again, please?
Sorry, 6 piercing and 8 fire.
Okay.
Fire,
It's
fire,
14.
fire.
So it's 46.
Okay. And he is right. That is definitely like Thorn's con save, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he is overcome by the poison from the sting and is currently paralyzed. He can repeat the saving throw at the end of his next turn. Okay.
Okay.
So that's that guy. Let's move on to this guy here. I'm afraid he's going to attack you, Coyra.
What's my AC with the thing? Is I'm half covered that thing?
+3.
Yeah.
+3 to your AC. And I think full cover is +5?
Yeah.
Or 3/4 cover is +5. That's what it is.
Yeah. Full cover is you cannot be targeted.
Right.
Okay, so this isn't great. From the Hell Wasp's perspective, he's really pissed off. You guys have almost killed him, so he's like just going all out, right? And
It's going to explode.
he rolls a natural 20 to hit you with his talons.
Yeah, that just hits.
So, So he does. Is that rolling there? Oh, that's the piercing. That's right. So he does 18 points of damage from that because it's a nat 20. And then with the sting, he does 8 piercing and 9 fire.
Ouch.
Actually, these are probably all ladies, aren't they? Because, you know, beehives, wasp hives tend to be dominated by females. So. Anyway, they do the 18 piercing from the talons and then a further 8 piercing and 9 fire from the sting. And I need you also to make a con saving throw for the poison from the sting.
Yep.
Darn bug damage.
Hey, you
What's
guys
strong
are
against
like,
bug types?
guys are like, come out and fight me. Okay, and Coyra is also paralyzed.
Oh, great. Actually, I gotta find an icon for paralyzation. Let's see.
And then this guy is going to attack you, Palkas.
Great. Might as well say he hits.
Whatever. He does not hit with the sword talons, but he does hit with the sting. Unless you have... He rolled a 9 with the talons. That's...
My AC is 10.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Plus
13,
some...
technically.
It's 13.
Ah.
You're right, 13. Ooh.
Alright, well, he rolled a
Might be biased.
23.
Palkas's AC's been.
So he rolled a 23 to hit with the sting, which does 12 piercing and 5 fire damage, and I need you also to make a con save, please.
Oh, hold on. 12 and 5.
12 and 5.
Alright, so that's what, 17?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, minus 17. Enter. There we go, so I don't have to do maths. You said con save?
I did, please.
Con save.
Okay, you feel it for a second, but are able to shake it off.
Okay, thank goodness.
Right. And you see
Oh, more of them coming. Shoot.
okay, see a couple more poke their heads out the bottom of the nest. Alright. And now it's Malvola's turn.
Great. Whose idea was this again?
I was downed, right?
No, you're not. Well, I don't know if you're downed or not. I don't know what your hit points were.
I mean,
You're paralyzed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're paralyzed. Yep.
Yeah.
You and Thorn, yep. Second level you can use. Oh, that's Grimm. Okay.
Yeah, ignore that. I clicked the wrong thing.
These are large creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool, because according to the character sheet, the Demon Grinder can move through the space of any large or smaller creature. When it does, the creature must succeed on a Dexterity 11 saving throw or take 4d10 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Is this from the wheels, though?
Yeah.
The crushing wheels. I think they're above us.
Well,
yeah, they are. They have not landed. So we can use that, but I'm gonna give them a bit of extra. I'm gonna give them like advantage
well, I mean,
or
it's
something.
already a DC 11 saving throw, which is not difficult. So
Yeah. So do you want to use that and keep driving, kind of thing?
that was my intention.
Okay.
I am going to try and follow a bigger circle, just to put more distance between us and the next wave coming out of the hive.
Okay. All right. So wait, was it Dex? Okay. Yeah, because it's like talking about knocking them prone. All right. Anyway, let's do some Dex rolls for them. Make sure they don't get caught up in that.
So we're 40 feet from the center of the hive right now. How far away are you trying to get us from it?
probably more like 80.
Okay.
Hang
I mean,
on.
it's gonna put us. That would put us off of this map. So I'm like,
Right. This is why I'm
Hang on,
actually just making it.
Maybe I can fix that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Hang on. 1 sec.
Okay. I'll keep this off to the side for the moment, in anticipation that it'll be deleted.
I'm gonna try and make this bigger. Make it big. Boop.
Oh jeez.
And take some tokens, and then let's move like everybody kind of more. How's that?
Oh wow.
Does that work?
that will probably give us the room.
Okay, cool. All right. So if you want to kind of indicate where you want to drive to, I can just select, like, grab everybody and move them at once.
Oh.
If that's easier.
Oh.
Although
I'm just trying to think of like how to do this.
do. This is crazy stuff here.
I mean, my intention is to literally just to keep driving in circles. So it's going to be like, we're at like 7 o'clock now. I'm going to be heading for 3 o'clock.
Okay. All right. So.
And I mean, these circles look like jank, but you know.
So you're heading over here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna move the wasps out the way for a sec.
Something like that.
That is actually just about the perfect distance.
So about there. 100 feet there.
Alright, and kind of like leave the wasps behind a bit.
Yeah, because what I was trying to do with that circle earlier that was over here was to just move the circle around and leave the tokens alone.
Okay.
But it let me draw it, but then it wouldn't let me move it, and I'm like, well, forget it.
Yeah. Right. So, hang on, let me go back to turn order. Alright. Then Palkas.
I know that I've had plenty of time to think this over, but I'm sorry, I'm still a little torn on it. Palkas is going to hold his action to swing the wrecking ball at the first approaching contender.
Okay. Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
It's got a reach of 15 feet, and he's at the back end, which is about here. So
Right.
he's going to try swinging and hitting. And that's his action, but as a bonus, I don't think he has any bonuses anymore. Not until another level is earned. Or he quickens something. He could quicken something. What could he quicken? He could earthbind something. No,
Yes.
That's oh, so you could run it over.
I think you should do that.
Yeah, I think he's going to. He's going to spend the 2 sorcery points to quicken Earthbind. And actually that wasn't, I don't think that was the one I wanted. I don't have a thing for it, so I'm going to have to do a wild magic surge roll.
Well, hang on, before you do that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So you're casting on which one?
Probably this one because it's closest, unless Earthbind is too far. Not far enough. No, wait, that goes like up to 300 feet. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. Jesus.
It's a very selective spell. So, and honestly, I'm probably not going to keep it next level, but if I make it that long.
I don't know. It's been pretty handy.
It hasn't worked except once, and he's cast it about 4 times. Because they keep making saves, but he's still going to try it.
Alright, so actually what we're going to do, right, is I'm going to find a token that looks like Earthbind.
Interesting.
I don't know what.
I could make something quick.
No, it's okay. We're going to put a boot.
A boot.
Oh, we're going to put a boot on him. And then what we're going to do is leave it here. And next week you need to roll your wild magic, and we'll see if that guy is actually earthbound or if
Well, he also needs to make a save to see if he's affected.
Yeah, he can do a save as well. Or if might be time for unicorn number 2. Who knows?
Or hopefully not fireball number 2.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
The demon grinder gains the ability to fly.
That would be amazing. You could just like ramming speed then into the wasp nest, just like
grind our way through.
It's got the munchy mouse, right? Just
Lulu, we hope you can get out of the way. Oh gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Half of our party paralyzed. An angry nest of hell wasps coming down upon us in our new vehicle that seems to not be able to do damage fast enough to these giant critters.
Hey.
A magical surge that may or may not happen, and a resistance saving throw that may succeed. We shall see. Tune in next time.
Yeah.
We'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.